Good morning, Camaro Bruce here. My Camaro, I sold that. I'm going to focus more on the drag racing and enjoying the motorcycles I have. Maintaining racing cars and motorcycles is quite busy, so I sold my Camaro. I don't want it just to sit. So I'm doing this video to express, in my opinion, what you will need to install the air shifting system from MPS and the Schnitz automatic shift module. This is a 2016 ZX14R. So for starters, you're definitely, if you're not knowledgeable, you're going to need a very good mechanic. Just to take this project on, you have to remove all the plastics, you have to remove the gas tank, and have knowledge on taking all these pieces off, from the plastic clips to all the things that are connected to the side covers. And more so important is knowing how to put them all back on when the job's finished. So purchasing the MPS shifter kit from Schnitz for the ZX14, they sell you the parts that they show, but it's not, don't think that you're going to get everything in the kit to plug and play. It's not that way. It doesn't come with the motor mount bracket to mount the engine shaft to that. Actually, even this part had to be drilled out. It was too small for the shaft that I got from MPS. The extended shifter clevis adjustable had to come with it, but it did come with the shifter. It came with the shifter module that probably needs to go here, from my understanding, but not with the short plastic. You need a direct fitting that doesn't, they don't tell you need that. This is to purge the air from the system. And that does plug into the wiring harness, which we get to the wiring harness. When you receive the kit from Schnitz, it comes with the module, and it comes with this and all wires, which technically you can wire it all up with these wires directly to the coils, the horn button, the modules. But then I found out that MPS offers a wiring harness which has all the clips to plug into the coils, the shifter button, it comes with a activation switch which we can put up in the fairing. That a lot better way to go for, I think it was about $150. You have to route this wiring harness after we get to the coil packs, which is a job in its own. Some more specialty tools needed to be able to get in and unclip the coils and clip them back into the harness. So that'll have to be routed through here, out of the way of fuel lines, and then it'll come out the bottom of the this area right here, which it comes with this clip. So we took the MPS kit and we wired it direct. So then you're going to need some more tools for pins and cutting wires and attaching all that. And then these two will plug into each other, and that should work. So you think. When we come down here and we look at these are just some of the tools you need, some stuff to make the harness. But the air shift module and the MPS directions, where they say to get your main lead from, which would be the red, they say here you should get it from the coils, and in the other diagram they say this should be wired directly to a source. So we're going to wire it to the accessory part in the fuse panel, which comes on when you turn the engine on, and that's what my guys know will work. Which brings us to the compressor. You need to put an automatic shut off, so when the pressure gets to a certain point, it shuts off. But then this has to have its own separate switch to turn it on and off, and a type of part that when a compressor comes on, it surges. It's like a capacitor or something like that that won't blow the fuse. So there's all kinds of stuff involved in here that you need an experienced person that knows. Not to mention all the fittings that you need to have for the air to come down, hook into your auxiliary supply tank that has a swing arm, and then it would need to tee and then come over and hook into the shifter module, which will be bolted there. So anyway, it's not an amateur job. You will need a lot of things. Main thing you're going to need, because you have to pay your mechanics, you have to buy all the parts, you have to buy all the extra parts. So you need this, and a lot of it. That was probably enough to cover all the shifter pieces, the paid labor, and we have a clutch that we put in, the Gen 2 MTC clutch in the end, and I installed a lot of that. It's not as complicated, but I have every bit of $3,000 in that clutch system as well. Just the UL needs. It'll get back together. It'll be a faster bike for me, and it'll be very exciting. So it should all be worth it. I wanted to touch base. One of the modifications we did on the 04 Gen 1 Hayabusa was recommended to me by one of the drag racers. It's a hydraulic bleeder valve, and that goes into the clutch, stainless line running down, and that allows you to adjust the flow of the hydraulic fluid going to the sleigh valve. So when you're getting ready to launch, you can get your RPM set and just throw the clutch, hold on, and it's going to automatically release the clutch for you consistently each time. If you want it to release a little quicker, a couple notches one way, a little bit slower the other way. This wasn't a hard installation. We just had to take the stock line out, run, and from the bleeder valve, run a stainless line down to the sleigh valve, bleed the whole system out. And it's pretty neat. When we check it, we can see the pressure plate releasing slowly and faster. So now it'll be putting it back together. Once again, a good mechanic needed to do all this. Side covers off, and it'll be ready to go. Exciting for the up and coming season. I appreciate you watching. Like I said, the work on these bikes is a lot, and this is just touching the beginning of drag racing going fast. This is to get down into below 6 seconds, to run a 9.2, a 9.3 on a quarter mile, below 6 seconds in the 8th mile. Once again, you're going to need a lot of this. I'm telling you, if you want to go fast, that's the only solution. And good mechanics. My friend Neil and Steve have been working on bikes for a long time. Watching them work, they know exactly what they're doing. They give me a lot of confidence, and I feel good about spending the money to make these nice and put them back together and be safe. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and that the things I've shared will help out with you. Thank you so much.